channel. It's me, Virginia, from Jupiter Arts Crafts, and I am so happy that you are here joining me for another design team project share for Heather of RubyandPearlxo. Um, I am still in the white tone mood. I know my last DT project was the was it like the calendars, notebooks covered with pretty much neutral whites, and I have actually done this project along with that, but I haven't done a flip through of this in a while, so I'm not sure how it looks like inside. I know I finished it about a month ago, and I'm kind of in a rush recording this, and I'm attempting to do the flip through with you guys as I am recording, because I probably won't have time to do a voiceover. So what inspired me, aside from of course the beautiful neutral prints from Heather Shops, which I'll mention, and if I forget something, it'll be all in the description box. What inspired me to create this two journals? These are two single signature journals. Are this beautiful handmade embroidered French I think envelope. They look like envelope bags that I have bought from some flea markets from a special trip I went to last year. And as much as I wanted to hoard this little fabrics, or I don't know, I'm not exactly sure what to call them. I have 4 of them, but these 2 are pure white. The other 2 has different colors in it. And because of Heather's digital, I was so inspired to like really use this right as soon as I could get my hands into. Oh, okay. So I'll probably put in the size of the journal later when I edit it, but well, let's get ahead with the flip through. Like what I was saying, I finished this a little while back, but I haven't checked or done a flip through before recording, because I'm really kind of like getting behind. So in here is another beautiful trim, French trim, that I also have purchased in the flea market, where I didn't want to do anything with it, and I didn't have a lot of it, I mean in length, so I just did a simple wrap around tie there, and I didn't want to tie it in a ribbon because I wanted to share it with the other journal. And then I made this little wax seal medallion, and this wax seal is of lily of the valley. It's a white flower, so I don't know, it's not so visible in the camera, but that's what it is. So I had planned to use it as a, but I don't want to alter the cover, so instead I use it as a case. It could also be a cover, so that's how I use it here. Okay, so opening it, and actually it kind of like is overfilled, or it's so chunky that it still fits. Okay, and what I'm gonna do when I flip through is take out some of the ephemera, so in the end I will put the journal back in that beautiful way. So these are all hand stitched. I did wash it, but I did not like wash it so that it would be crumpled. I just soaked it in gentle soap and water, and then hang it dry, and I didn't like wring it. So the journal is quite long, so it's a tall kind of like skinny journal that I based off the size of this fabric linen envelope. And on the cover, I made a collage of some fabric trims, embossed paper, and the cover of this. Okay, let me open this way so I'll show. This image was I made kind of like a background from one of her kids. I think this is from the book club. Okay, she has a lot of women wearing white dresses in that kit. I'm sorry, Heather. I have a project meant for that kit, but I'll get into it some other time. So, but because of the color palette that I have chosen for this project, I opted that to be the cover and actually the inside cover, which I'll show later. So in here is a detailed look into the collage of trims, French trims. This is a piece of tablecloth that I fell in love with. It's so pretty. It's slightly different because it's not usually the doilies or the crochets I find in thrift stores, and brocants are floral, but this one is not. So I really love this, and I've been using that as a backdrop when I'm filming also. And I just stuck a little dried what was it, the baby's breath, gypsophilia, because it's a white flower. So okay, let's go ahead with the flip through. It's just a pretty simple. Okay, made a flip out here. This is from the Rosie kit, which I had printed in a watercolor paper. Opens up here, and I have a little pocket, lace pocket there. Underneath, I had some stenciling, which is another beautiful French trim. This one, actually, I could have just done a flip through with music, but I really wanted to talk about this printable. Okay, this is from the Angel's background. You know, the one that I used in my previous project that has this beautiful gray stripes, and then I enlarged it. Like I think I printed it three different sizes. One of them is like 150%, and it has beautiful. She layered, Heather layered this print with some subtle kind of like floral. There were some other I forgot the name. I forgot what it's called, but I'll show later also. There's another one that I did in the kind of like a full sheet in the other journal. So there's a little tuck here, a little French paper, authentic French paper. Then this beautiful neutrals also from the Angel background. So I layered this here, and I printed the paper, this particular print, the stripes, in three different paper. This one is a regular copy paper. I think this one is a linen paper, and this one is a vintage book page, blank book page. So let's see. It's just a simple one signature. I just wanted to talk through the flip through to mention this particular image. Then also these are from the Angel's background. You could tell that this stripe print is a favorite. I forgot where this image is from, but I enlarged it also. I printed it enlarged. There's a beautiful trim there. I got a little embossed from a scrap of her print. It's a little stenciling of music page, an authentic vintage music page, and I printed this same image in I think maybe it's a calligraphy sheet of paper, and then I printed it in, I'm so sorry, what is this called? Tracing paper or vellum. Got a little trim there. So this is just like a calligraphy paper, and then I got a little white, my own handmade paper. I've experimented on handmade paper about 2 years ago, and I would want to do some more, but it's just I couldn't get my time on it. And this is the only white remaining from my the batch of handmade paper that I did before. And this is a scrap of another handmade paper. I think it's Rosie Paper's white handmade paper, which I have a bit more later. Oh, I said I was gonna pull this aside. Okay, so beautiful. It's another image from another kit that I have enlarged, so it became blurry, and I like that. I like how it turned out. This image was from the Flower Sellers, and I also enlarged this. It's part of a collage sheet, I believe, and I really like how bright the white is. There's like different shades of white in this two sets of journal. Okay, it's a little fabric, kind of like the dotted Swiss, but it's called something else, but I forgot. And here's a little sampler of Rosie Paper's handmade papers. So pretty, and they are. I picked all the whites for this one. This became a tuck. I was gonna do it a flip out, but I forgot to put flip out thing to attach it with. They're so pretty. So this is kind of like my center page from from the angel's background, and I did a little bit tiny page here, a little. Okay, so I did a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. And I have a little tuck here with a very white doily. This is a big tag that I made out of pieces of scrap from something that I fussy cut, which I'll be showing later. And I attach a little Rosie paper, handmade paper. It's so pretty. Well, at least for me, I think it is. And here's the other side of that kind of like dotted Swiss, and I attach it to collage pieces of scraps that I had embossed. It's another page of the print from the Flower Sellers. And I have a couple pages here of what you call this. I was gonna bind it in the journal, but I missed it. It didn't got into the thing, so I think it's a French document. It's not a letter. I'm not sure. It might be a journal or a record. So I just stuck it in. I glued it in there so that it opens up this way. It can be torn, used to collage, and then I tuck it in this little tuck bend. Other page of the enlarged print. I made a little tag tuck there. I printed one of her, I think from the tag kit. I picked the neutral ones, and then I did a bunch of ephemeras with that. This one tucks in here. I have a little piece of braille paper and this image. Oh, this is part of the, I think it's from Creme Brulee. And then this one, this also has been like a favorite, one of my favorite script. This is from the French stamps. And I just printed the collage page. There. I got a little bit of stenciling there that I run through to this page. It's a calligraphy piece of paper. So beautiful. Trim. Just a piece of also a little it won't probably show in the camera, but this is what I'm talking about, which I have also in another part. I just collaged the little scrap pieces of paper that I embossed. I didn't ink, for the most part, I didn't ink most of the, I barely ink anything in this project because white is the color palette, kind of, neutrals white, and I want really the whites to shine through in this particular project. So a piece of Rosie paper, handmade paper, and I have a dried snowflake. I think it's a snowflake. And here's the other size of that. Oh, here it shows better here how she has a floral embedded. This my printer was acting up when I printed this, so it has like those lines, but I used it anyway because it kind of like mimics the stripes the other way. Okay, I think I'm pretty much done. Another ephemera from the, what do you call that? French stamps. And this is a piece of vellum scrap. I can't do those, you know, the alcohol ink plastic tapes that many crafters use, because first of all, I don't have the plastic tape and I don't have alcohol ink, but what I do is I use the pieces of scrap vellum. I save all the scraps of vellum and ink it. So I have that. It's not shiny like the plastic one, but it has a matte finish to it, but I like it anyway. So that's what I'm using as like repair tapes or just decorative stamp. Then a little tiny white trim. I could have opened that just to show. See how pretty it is. I think this is the 150% that I enlarged that stripe print from the angel's background. And I got a little, I think this is handmade paper, my own handmade paper that I have made. It's grayish white. Okay, and I did a little bit of stenciling over the printable that I had printed on calligraphy paper. And then I have this, I think this, I printed the collage image, I think, in the Rosie kit. And I have this little collage there. So let's. Oh, the inside cover of this is another print that I had isolated from the book club. It's like beige white, and it's so pretty. I should have taken picture before I covered it. So I hid the spine by sandwiching it between the inside cover and the back cover. So without all those ephemera, this should fit in the vintage fabric envelope. Where's my beautiful so that's the first journal, and I have an ephemera pack to go with that if anybody's interested in purchasing it. So let me set this aside, and I'll let's go over, do the flip through of the second journal, which is it's peeking through. So just the same thing, I did it like kind of like a cover packaging or cover bag, and this journal is the Angel journal from the Angel kit and a few others from the, so see how this pretty, these are all hand stitched. I could tell by the way it's stitched on here. It has that that label. Yeah, that's how I could tell that these were all hand stitched envelope. I don't know what they use this for. Okay, and it goes so pretty with the digital kit. So actually this has a seam binding closure. I thought of making this fussy cut angel like a cover over, or what you call that, journal topper, but I decided to attach it, so I stitched it along with the inside cover, so it just flips up and it's so pretty. I just fussy cut I printed the angel print twice, and one flip, I think vertical, so that it's the opposite, and then I glued them to two different kind of white fabric. The first one was like that, kind of like the dotted Swiss, and one is just like a plain, I think, cotton linen. And this these are both, the cover are both from the angel background. I love this print. Okay, and on the cover I did kind of a ruffled organza with that. It's not dotted Swiss, but I can't remember. I forgot the name what it's called, but it's like a dotted Swiss, but the dots are more I don't know what I'm talking about. Forget it. And I might as well just leave the flip through to the music. To music. Beautiful trim. It looks like an angel's wing. I repeated it. So this is the center page, and I love this image. It's so pretty, and a little trim there. See how here's this beautiful, and then it opens up like that because I wanted to print this. I wanted to show you guys how pretty this print is. It's a bit of and I had to repeat this trim because I felt like it's the shape of an angel's wing, like that. I made this. This was from Heather's. You know how I didn't have any scrap of her print, so I made it from like an authentic French document scrap. One of my own handmade paper. I got a little bit of birch paper here. Just a page of French book page. The braille. Without the ephemera is good. It has a closure there, but because of the thickness, it doesn't close. Okay, so those are the two one signature journals that I have made for today's design team project. If anyone's interested in purchasing it, message me here on YouTube or in Instagram. I think I could I don't know what I mean. I'm sorry. I'll edit this part for sure. So, just message me here or on Instagram or in YouTube if you are interested with either one of this journal. Uh, and again, thank you so very much for spending some time with me. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you liked it and got some inspiration from it. And please do check out the rest of our Ruby Tuesday design team projects by checking out the hashtag Ruby Tuesday DT, and check out Heather's shop for so many amazing digital prints, and also her YouTube channel where she shares a lot of very inspirational projects. Again, thank you so much, and have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you.